I want to see how well the Sony G-Master 24mm performs outside. Is this going to be the best lens ever for vlogging? Well, it's already pretty tight. So let's put this on. This is my little Manfrotto Pixie Mini. Already this thing is getting heavy. Oh boy. Let's put you on. All right, that's a little better. Let's go outside. Now, I primarily bought this lens for inside my studio because it lets in so much light and it gets great bokeh. But what I want to know is, I'm not a big vlogger, but I like to throw it in. It makes it a little more interesting. And right now I'm wide open at f1.4. Look at that background. Is that too much? Let's go to this tree right here. You can't even see the tree. How far can I get away before? My gosh. Is there such thing as too much bokeh? That's what I want to know. So I've got two other lenses with me. I've got the kit lens and I've got the Tamron 17-28. I bought the Tamron before I got this lens because I wanted to have a little bit more width in my shot. And it's going to be very interesting to compare the Tamron to this one at this time of day with this much light. Oh yeah, the kit lens is also 28mm. So this doesn't have any lens stabe. Let's put on active stabe. All right, so now we have active stabe turned on. My arm's almost straight with this heavy lens with this little Pixie Mini, and that's a pretty tight shot. This is what, the equivalent to maybe 28mm? It's getting pretty tight, and man, that's heavy. I guess if I hold it out to the side of it, oh boy, these trees came down. Look at the weight of that snow. All right, how's the active stabe? If I walk pretty slowly, does it look pretty smooth? Does it look nice for vlogging? So this is active stabe on the 24mm. Bokeh looks almost too dreamy, a little too crazy. Let's turn off the active stabe and see how it compares. Now it's off. Is it noticeable? Is the wider shot better? Or is that's arm straight out there? You couldn't do that for too long. But a little while. All right, let's compare it to the kit lens. All right, this is the kit lens at wide open at 28mm. How does it look? So this should be the equivalent to the 24 with active stabe turned on. Does the background look a little less dreamy? But I mean, that's not necessarily so bad. What I'll be more interested to see is the color, everything, right? Okay, this is my arm, wide out. The kit lens is a lot lighter, I will say that. How does that look? Let's compare them. Now, I guess the nice thing is you can get in real close if you want to, you know? It's like, hey, what's going on, guys? 70mm. Oh, nobody wants to see that. So, if you get lazy and want to have the camera kind of close, it's still too tight. I don't think you want to vlog on this lens. So let's switch over to see the Tamron, see if the Tamron shines, see if I'm going to keep it, if I have a reason to keep it. All right, let's go. Now, here's the reason why I bought the Tamron. Oh yeah, look at that glory. 17mm, how wide is that? Now my arm is half bent here, like this. I'm holding the camera and you can still see so much. If I go for the full arm out like I was with the other ones, I mean, geez, looks like I'm in a tunnel. I'm not gonna say that looks super natural or great or anything. How's the bokeh like? It's very more involved. You can see kind of what's happening, whereas with the 24mm, it's just like I'm in a dream, like I'm walking and everything else is just like a video game behind me going on. This seems like it's a little more, I don't know if interactive is the right word, but you can kind of tell what's really going on around me. So let's bring it to about 24mm. All right, so this is the 24mm. How does it compare to the G-Master? Let's have them side by side. I kind of want to go through a series where I'm talking about the G-Master 24mm, talking about whether it's worth the extra bucks to shell out or to have something a little more versatile like this Tamron, because it took me a long time to save up for the Sony, and what I want to know is that one lens worth it for everything? You know, I can't stop it down and get more of a background that you can see what's going on. But you pay so much money, like why do that? You want that crazy bokeh background. I mean, whether it looks good or not, it's just one of those things that you pay for it, so you're gonna use it. But this, I mean, now I'm wide at 17 mil. It looks a little fisheyed, which isn't super pleasing to the eye. Is that something that you'd want to watch all your content on? Maybe not. Maybe it's fine in little bursts just to kind of see what I'm seeing kind of thing. But help take in more of the environment. I guess that's the whole point. That's what I want. I want to know whether or not the Sony 24 G Master can get in enough of this background stuff to make it interesting, or if it's just not quite wide enough. So let's do this tree shot again, and then we'll compare it to the 24 mil. Let's go to 24 mil. Let's see if there's a difference in bokeh. Let's finish it back off with the 24mm G Master. See if it's really worth that extra money. The workout. All right, we're back on the Sony. Wow, just looking at this little screen here, it looks pretty ridiculous, wide open. Is it even close contest? Is it closer than you think? I can't really tell on this little screen. So it'll be interesting to go back. I'll put all these videos on the computer, take a look, and then I'll end the video with that. But I just wanted to talk a little bit more about these lenses, how they perform. Oh, that's, man, nobody cleans up their dog crap on the snowy days. This thing's heavy. It's real heavy. I don't know if I would want to take this on a hike and get these kind of shots for very long. So the G Master, what does the G stand for anyways? Grandmaster lens? Does it mean anything? Do you know? If you know, type in the comments, because I don't know. All right, how's it handle the sky? You focusing for me? You exposing for me? I have been rocking this whole test on aperture priority mode, auto white balance. Yeah, auto ISO just happens when you're in this mode anyways. So, is it usable? The downside with 24mm while vlogging, besides not having Herculean strength, is just the width. I can't use active stab. I think it punches in a little too tight for my liking. So yeah, you can do it. Is it hard to watch at this distance? I mean, there's probably better gimbals and things you can use, but where's the sun coming? What's the light? Just those colors look good on the Sony, right? The G Master. All right, let's go in the hallway just before. I want to check out just how good these full frames are in low light. Look at how backlit. Are you still eye focus? There you are. All right, look at that. I mean, look at those colors. It's still, I've just got a tiny window here. Look at the amount of light that it pulls in from that tiny window. That's crazy. I've shot with the Sony a6400 for a long time. That would be grainy. I mean, any other lens, that would be grainy. You know what, just for fun, I'm gonna switch over to my kit lens. Let's just see how good the kit lens looks. Look at the bokeh right now. Let's compare it right now. All right, I'm gonna go look at this footage on my computer and then let's talk about it. There's no question the Sony G Master had the best quality. It looks beautiful. But when it comes to vlogging, I definitely found as I was getting more tired, the camera would come closer towards my face and the shot would get even tighter. So for a vlogging lens, as good as the quality looks, it's not the best. The Tamron is just so much lighter, it's so much more versatile. If you're gonna be outside vlogging, flipping the camera back and forth, trying to shoot yourself and then capture the shot of what you're doing, the Tamron is way more immersive. The G Master makes a 16-35. I've had that lens before and it is super heavy again. So the combo of the A7 IV with the G Master lenses, they're so heavy. The Tamron, this little guy, it's not bad. It's not that heavy for what it does. You know, the kit lens did a pretty good job. I've done a video on the kit lens compared to prime lenses, and if you're just starting out and don't have a ton of experience, just you want to do some talking headshots, a little bit of B-roll, do some vlogging like I did, you can get away with it. I wish I didn't race so hard to get to this combo that I've got. I love this lens, I love this camera, but it's not quite necessary. A camera that can only handle 1080p is just fine. You don't need the latest A7 IV to make great content. I mean, honestly, like the A7C with this Tamron 17 to 28 lens, that would be a pretty sweet little combo and you'd save thousands of dollars. And then as far as the bokeh goes, you almost can't tell what's going on because the background is so blown out with the G Master. It looks dreamy, it looks cool, but man, you almost don't know where I am or where I'm walking. It's crazy. How are these bokeh balls? Can you see what's going on behind me there? Yeah, see when my focus plane comes back further, you can kind of see all that stuff in a bit more detail. But when you're getting close, like vlogging range, you can't even see this stuff. This stuff's like 5 feet behind me. You couldn't even read the books, all the games up there. Anyway, I had a lot of fun making this video. I'm gonna put this 24mm G Master lens through the ringer. I'm gonna compare it in all different situations for talking head stuff, for B-roll, just as an overall lens review eventually. But I just wanted to talk about vlogging today to see if it's something that I actually could do more often with this lens. And I think at the end of the day, when it comes to walking around outside, I'm gonna leave the 24 GM lens at home. It's too heavy, but it does look good. So if you're feeling really beefy and you want to get a workout, take it with you. Otherwise, I think I'm keeping the Tamron. That's it for today. If you haven't had a chance to watch my kit lens versus prime lens videos, check that out here. Otherwise, maybe watch this video next. Thanks so much for the support and for watching. We'll see you next time on the Sad Studio.
Sad Studio, Sad Studio, Sad Studio, Sad Studio. Wait, what?